on the previous video.
What are you?
If you don't want this, then dodge.
Oh, go on, do it. Go in for it. Go in for it.
You wanna kiss the girl?
Go in for it, Subaru. You do it. You do it now. Yes. Yes. Yes.
It's false. It was always false.
Boom! How's it going, comrades? This is Wes, aka Dr. Foamies here with another reaction, guys. We are on ReZero, Season 2, Episode 16, I believe. And so, guys, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. What happened last episode? Last episode, I think we, if I remember correctly, we got some backstory on Otto. On how he was, well, I guess we didn't get on how he was able to get the, get that power to talk to animals. I think what they call it the soul of language. But I guess he was just born with it. Yeah, apparently it got him in trouble. It got him into some trouble, so he had to flee, leaving pretty much his family behind and everything, his mom and dad and everyone he knew behind, because some rich chick wanted to kill him because he essentially exposed her. Otto pretty much is, well, yeah, both Otto and Rhyme are pretty much taking the beating from Garfield, and then while Subaru has to talk some sense into Amelia, and like basically, Subaru and Amelia have a really good heart to heart in terms of just him trying to convince her that he loves her unconditionally, and he finally gets through to her. Man, I'm glad that last episode was a pretty neat one too. But in the last where we left off, we see Garfield just standing there covered in blood. And I'm like, whose blood is that? Is that his blood? Is that Rhymes and Otto's blood? I'm concerned about this. I don't know. So let me see where we go from here and get into it. Disclaimer, this is not a substitute for the actual show, but rather a reaction. So please support the original creators by watching the show first, then come back for my reaction. Thank you. Now, let's get to it. Are we finally getting some Garfield backstory? Yeah, we are. His hair looks like Subaru's. What? Is that how you got that scar? Yikes.
I said keep your damn mouth shut!
You're just way too half-assed, Garfield. It's true, Amelia has failed the trial once. I can't deny that she cried her eyes out when it showed her a past she didn't want to see either. But she's still gonna keep on trying, over and over. Unlike you, the guy who gave up and ran away.
Ooh.
Garfield, you have a grudge and it's holding you back. One against your mother who deserted you. Sorry, man. Well, it may be kinder to beat around the bush. It's the Notsky family way to be blunt and tell it like it is. You must hate your family. Because if you didn't, then you'd...
You're wrong! I just wanted my mom to finally be happy.
Oh, okay.
We were in the way. My sister and I were in the way of her happiness, weren't we? It only makes sense. We were bringing her down, and she couldn't even stand to look at us. If you're carrying it around baggage like that, then what's wrong with dumping it somewhere? I saw it in the graveyard. Right after Mom left here, there was a landslide. And
It was his...
she died.
Really?
It's just not fair. Didn't she take off so she could find something better?
She died?
Wasn't the... I'm gonna protect them. You hear me? I'm gonna defend everyone and everything within my reach. I'll use all the power I have to become a barrier A real barrier. One that can separate the inside from the outside.
Garfield, don't!
The sanctuary, the people, the old hag. I'll guard them all. No one can do it but me. No one will know but me. And no one else needs to!
You're so damn stubborn. I guess I'll just have to force you into total submission to make you realize that you're just a big, sweet idiot! You better survive this, buddy! Shabak! Thanks for being there. Come on down to my level, Garfield!
Wait, what the heck?
This place doesn't need to change.
You know it's not gonna stay like this forever.
Oh, I see,
Same
man.
way
I
we've all
feel,
been cornered.
I feel really bad
There's
for
gonna
him,
come a
for
time when
Garfield.
you'll be completely helpless on your own.
So that's the point you've been trying to make. What a waste of time!
Yo, did Subaru just tank that punch? He ate it. Let's go, Subaru. Hit him back. Headbutt him. Yo, my boy Subaru ate that punch. Let's go. Oh, okay, never mind.
Take a good look.
That tooth.
All you've been so desperately afraid of doesn't even exist. So just give up on yourself! Whenever that voice inside your head says, I want to do it, I want to change, that's the beginning! That's where your starting line is!
Start from zero.
You decide to lift your head and walk
Let's
again.
go.
No one has the power to stop you for any reason! Isn't that right, Garfield? Isn't that right, Amelia?
And Rem.
Isn't that right, Rem?
What's going on? Satella? Uppercut from the stomach. How does that work exactly? Yo, it's like an unseen hand.
And of it. You'll never.
The dragon. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's KO. The dragon said I got some payback. I'm Alpha.
I still don't like any of this, but I suppose it's just like they always say. Nobody can lift a quaint stone alone.
Okay, I guess he means if you can't beat him, join him. I think that's what he meant to say. Uh-oh.
This power, that nasty witch was probably behind it.
Satella, yeah.
Sloth witch factor that she talked about.
Oh, was it?
Unseen hand? Unperceived impact? No. What should I call it? Invisible providence. That's it.
Invisible providence?
Nothing.
I mean, isn't it just unseen hand?
So, where's Garfield?
Over there. But I don't think we should interrupt just yet.
Ah, right.
Interrupt?
Yeah. Come on, Subaru, you should know.
Garf, are you awake now?
Kinda. Yeah, I guess I am.
Then get off me already. My feet are going numb.
To get off me already.
Even after all this time, there still ain't a shred of niceness in you, is there?
When there's someone who's worth being nice to, then I can be.
So in other words, I'm not worth it, huh?
Sorry. To find out a lady's true feelings, you must try harder. You lost, Garf, you perfect loser. How long must you carry on in front of the woman you love before you're truly satisfied?
So don't expect me to make some half-assed attempt to...
If you don't want it to stop at half-assed, then you simply need to prove that you're not standing still.
Huh?
Oh,
trial.
go take the trial.
Are you capable of change? Or are you going to be a little cowering child stuck in one place forever? You'll have to find out with your own 2 eyes. You'll be fine, Garf. And if anything frightens you to the point of tears, I'll comfort you. As a favor to an old friend of mine, okay?
Okay, so he's gonna go do it. Here we go. Come on, Garfield, you can do it. You know, sorry to pause it. Something just dawned on me just now. During the episode when I think it was before Subaru reset the first time when he was here. It was on the loop where Garfield decided to let everybody go. And Subaru and Garfield was talking, and how Garfield was strangely, he was actually empathetic towards Amelia at this point, because I remember when he was talking to Subaru, he was saying, you know, that like how he was saying stuff like, you know, hey man, like it's hard seeing her, you know, coming out, you know, in tears every single time, you know, like maybe she doesn't want to face her past and all that stuff. You know, it's like it's crazy because now that I think about it, he was actually speaking from experience. He really knew what Emilio was going through because he had tried doing this himself and he couldn't do it. You know, that's crazy. See, I was under the assumption that he just couldn't take the trial. It's not that he couldn't take it, he just didn't want to take it. You know, he kind of had like his own mental or emotional block for not passing the trial. This was a very well done character development for him. I really love it.
Look after him.
Why did she leave though?
Don't! Mom, please! Don't go outside!
Here. For you and Gar. Now, sweetie, your mommy has to go away for just a little while.
No, don't!
Damn.
When I return, I'll be bringing your father back with me. I promise you. Wait till then, okay?
Oh, she went to go look for their dad?
In truth, you wanted to forget, but you remembered that Mother loved you, didn't you? You have that scar on your forehead because you wanted to forget her kiss. You needed to make it disappear, so you gave it to yourself.
Oh, wow.
Now tell me, what do you want to do, Garf?
It's because they made me remember.
Wow, man.
Precious.
You're going through some like psychology shit right now.
Had Mom really loved me after all?
Subaru just gained a new ally.
Garf, how did it go?
Huh? Well, honestly, can't say I got much you can really see. But still, I did get some answers to a whole lot of things.
Dude, smiling and everything.
Right. Okay then, let's do the rest of the trial while...
You can count me out on that, because it ain't my job.
He's absolutely right. It's my job and mine alone. Don't just hand it off.
Yeah, I also want to say...
Sorry.
I think the reason I was able to take on the trial was because of all of you guys. So thanks.
The character development, though.
Yeah.
Which means I'm gonna be here watching your every move to make sure you're not just a bunch of talk! So make sure you do it and get it right, boss.
Boss.
His face was pretty red, wasn't it?
Did he call me boss?
He calls you boss.
Between the two of us, you definitely outrank me.
I bet you must feel as if you've gained a new brother now. You're older than he is, so try to be lenient.
Well, if that's the case... Hey, wait a minute. Are you trying to tell me that Garfield is actually younger than I am?
Garf's only turning 14 years old this year.
What?
So he's just an 8th grader?
About what happened earlier when we were in the graveyard.
What happens in the graveyard stays in the graveyard. Don't worry about it.
H2.
Hey, listen. As long as I'm turning over a new leaf, there's something I ought to apologize to you for.
Well, that's very admirable of you. Go on then. You can talk to your boss about anything.
You talking about when he kissed Amelia?
Oh crap, I completely forgot! But I mean, I wasn't expecting you to come in! Oh man!
Look, that made me realize something. You may be a complete dumbass, and you gotta admit, you are one. But if I had to lose to somebody, I sure am glad it was you.
Just shut up! Forget you ever saw that, okay? You're not a kid, so pretend you didn't! Wait, you are a kid!
Wait, he's talking about when he kissed Amelia? Man, don't take this.
Well,
Say
then you
something.
have anything to say for yourself?
Right, say
Just
something.
daughter.
Just daughter.
My
Let's.
name is Amelia, nothing more or less. And I was born in Elior Forest. I'm the Frozen Witch. I won't give in to the malevolence of a fellow witch. After all, I'm quite an insufferable woman.
Can lift the queen stone alone. Oh, that's cool. I like that title. That was a magnificent ending. Dude, Subaru is definitely rubbing off on her, actually. You know, funny thing is, I heard something. I think it's like a psychology 101 kind of thing. I don't know if it's true or not, but they do say that like females do tend to like mimic like or get like mimic the habits of guys that they like, you know? I wonder if that's true or not, because I mean, she's definitely mimicking Subaru now. That was definitely something Subaru would definitely do and say in that moment, you know? Okay, but yeah, this was a great episode. I love seeing Garfield's backstory. That's what I really want. I really wanted to see Garfield's backstory so badly, and I was not disappointed. So that's so sad though. Like, so I thought his mom just up and dipped on him, and that was it. At least that's how they were making it sound. But no, like Puerto Rica's and Garfield's mom, she dipped to go find her father, but then she died on the way doing it. And actually, I don't think she even made it past like a certain point, like because Garfield was able to see that the carriage had broken down or whatever, or there was some kind of rock slide, so she didn't get far at all. So I mean, was it an accident or did someone kill her or something? Or what? So I guess after that, he just decides to like not leave the sanctuary, and he just wants to forget about it all. He wants to forget that his mom. That's really really sad. And so I guess his motivation and stuff also was a bit more sad because it wasn't the fact that he was just angry at his mom for leaving or anything like that. Because he found out that she died. It was more on the lines of he thought that she left because she wanted to be happier, but then she just but then I guess it really messed with him when she died because he just realized, man, she wanted to live to be happy, and yet she just died, and it's just and that's crazy because when you're a kid and you think that way, and then that happens, yeah, that's a really sad thing to wrap your head around, especially if you're a kid. It's traumatizing. I like the whole touch with his scar too. Like so that's where he got the scar from. He did it to himself. He self-inflicted it to try to symbolize, I guess, that kiss. Trying him trying to forget the kiss, or his mother's kiss. That's man. And Garfield's story was actually pretty sad, man. But I love the development that he got, you know, from that, and he was able to face his past, which I apparently that first part of the trial should be something that everyone should just be able to do. Like that should be just like a prerequisite of like just character development. Just go complete that trial, and then you're gonna come back out a better person. Subaru did, Garfield did. Now it's Amelia's turn. I can't wait to see what this is gonna do for Amelia. And actually, for that matter, I can't wait to see her pass in general. This is gonna be real good. And my boy Puck, the OG Puck, was able helped out Subaru. But I do wonder if we're gonna see Puck again, or is it if it's just gonna be like how it was now, just here and there. Oh, and another thing. So Subaru can now use the unseen hands, or what she calls it. What do you call it? Unseen benevolence, or no? Invisible, invisible provenance, or something like that. I think that's what it was. Invisible provenance. Because because like as viewers, we can see the hands, right? But Garfield, he couldn't see that punch coming. I know he was probably like, "What the hell? Where'd that punch come from?" And him being able to use that power makes me kind of nervous though. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of nervous about that. Y'all know this was a really good episode. I like this. Phil is 14 years old. I mean, I thought he'd at least be like 15 or 16. But you know what, guys? Yeah, I think I will end the video here. If y'all like what you saw, please give me a thumbs up. It helps me a tremendous amount. If you have not already, why not subscribe? I post Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. If you guys have any comments about this episode or the series as a whole that are not spoilery, post them below. I love hearing you guys' comments. Also, if you have any suggestions on what tricks I'm going to react to next, post those as well. And if you have not seen, I will take a look at them. Till next video, guys, I'm seeing nothing but my love. Stay awesome. Deuces.
Oh.